Today we're going to go over how to access and utilize the official off-campus housing website for the University of Arkansas. If you're on the website for off-campus student services, which is offcampus.uark.edu, you can navigate to the Off-Campus Students tab, then click Off-Campus Housing. This gives you a little bit more information about the off-campus housing website, or you can just remember this URL, offcampushousing.uark.edu, and type that directly in your browser. Once you enter the housing website, it looks like you can immediately start accessing listings, but you will need to log in first. If you're a University of Arkansas student, faculty staff member, or prospective student with the UARK login, you don't have to sign up. You can simply click Login. If you're a guest, such as a prospective student without a UARK login, or a parent or family member, you will have to sign up for a guest account. After you click Login, you will want to select Arkansas Community Member as your login type. You will then be taken to the familiar central login screen where you will type in your UARK username and password. This is the same password you use for your UARK email, UA Connect, and Blackboard. Once you have logged in, you will be taken to your account page. You can either navigate your account page to update any information or post a listing or edit your roommate profile, but what most students want to do is to go to the Housing tab. By clicking Housing, you'll be taken to a listing of all the results on the off-campus housing website. This changes throughout the year, but as you can see, there are currently 179 results. While this can be a little hard to dig through all 12 pages, we suggest that students sort by some filters to narrow down their search. At the top, there are multiple filters you can pick from. If you want to set only a certain rent amount, if you're looking for a sublease, if you know you need to allow a pet, you would want to select those filters. If you click more filters, there's even more things you can choose from. You can select area of campus, distance to campus, their pet policy. What a lot of students like to check is that it's near the bus stop or that there's individual leasing. If you're looking for just a summer sublease or a fall or spring sublease, you can also check that as well. To give you an example, let's say we're looking for an apartment that allows dogs and is near the bus stop. Click whichever filters you would like, then hit search. It will then populate a listing, so we went from 179 to 178 results. Now let's say that we're just looking for a one-bedroom apartment. That narrows it down a little bit. As you can see, there's many different types of listings at many different price points on this website. Once you see one that you're interested in, you can click the listing to find out more information. This listing for Hill Place has 12 pictures you can scroll through, a map that shows you how close the apartment is to campus, and all the pertinent info, such as rent, when move-in is available, and if there's a security deposit or not. You can either click Amenities Next down here, or click the Amenities tab at the top to learn more about what each apartment comes with. This is where it details if they have individual leases, if they're near the bus stop, and this other important section details what utilities are included in the rent amount. The detail section gives you a little more information about the apartment, and this is also where some properties will list their current specials. If you're interested in a property, you can either send the property an email directly through the form, you can view their phone number and their office hours and call them, or for some listings, you can go directly to their property website. If you find a listing that you like and you want to save it for later, you can click this Add to Favorites button. When you're in your account, by clicking My Account, it will now be saved under My Favorites, so you can go back and compare them later. If you forgot to add something to your favorites, you can also use your account to check your viewing history. Your viewing history shows you all the other listings you have accessed, so if you forgot to favorite something, you can go back and find what you were looking for. Another way is to share the property listing. This is great if you have a roommate that you are interested in living with or want to share it with a parent. After you click Share This Property, you can either share it on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, or through email. If you click the email tab, it'll populate this short message where you put in who you want it to send it to and what the message is. They will then be provided with a link to the listing. You can return to the search and search for as many apartments as you want and favorite as many as you would like as well. You can also sort the listings by price, bedrooms, distance to campus, and newest listings. The properties that are highlighted in blue as opposed to white or gray are subleases posted by a student or an individual, so those are going to be different than being leased directly by a property manager. When you find a sublet, you'll find that the information is going to be that of a student and not a property manager. So when you call them, you have to realize that you're dealing with an individual person and not a property management company that's open 7 days a week. Other great features of the website include a roommate matching board. If you're interested in using the roommate profile section, you first must complete a short questionnaire about yourself. Once you create your own roommate profile, you can see who else is looking for roommates. There's also a message board section to post furniture or study abroad if you need someone to share your lease or sublet. And then at the top, there's also really good resources about off-campus living that will direct you back to resources on the Off-Campus Student Services website, such as the Off-Campus Living Guide.